Hey YouTube, it's Matt with OLYMPUS Reptiles, and I am not alone today, nor am I even at home. We are in an entirely new location, which we won't be in all the time, but we are today. So I'm just going to let you ladies introduce yourself and tell them who was with us.
Hi, I'm Anna from Flat Mountain Python, and we're actually in my house today. My husband Kevin is here. We have Caleb.
Kevin's over there. No, I'm not Kevin.
No, this is not Kevin. My husband. That couch over there.
When you point with the sun on camera, they think the world stops in a little box, you know.
Right.
So,
That's right.
yeah,
That's right. That's not the first time that. Anyway.
Kevin hides from the camera.
Caleb's here, and then. Go ahead.
And I'm Shar from River Mountain Exotics. We actually headed down here from Minnesota to meet everybody here. Dennis, my husband, is actually behind everybody here because he also does not do on camera. He's a little bit of a wimp that way. And are you going to peek in here at all, Caleb, or are you just going to sit back there and hide too? All right.
Caleb's going to hide. Before we get started, we want to show you today a few things I want to point out since you're putting at least one face in here and one name. Is if you're one of our Patreon members, or if you've ever thought about it, Anna's the one who takes good care of the Discord for us and tries her best to manage that, which is almost more job than I want to do. So big thank you for that. And Dennis, who you don't see, provides a lot of the comedy relief in the comments all the time, keeping us on our toes with just awful left field stuff a lot of times, which is always appreciated. So that's some of the names that you get to read and see. So anyway, we are here for a reason though today. Today is kind of like, remember in grade school, you would have like, maybe they still do this. I don't know if you even say Christmas in grade school anymore, if that's going to offend 47 people. But you have like the little Christmas present exchanges or whatnot. We're kind of having a snake exchange, but I'm the asshole who's not giving anything away today. But we do have some snakes going to other people, so we all kind of just met in the middle to deliver some snakes. I actually did deliver one earlier, but that one's already left. And then Anna, you're delivering some snakes, right?
Yes.
Yep.
To Shar.
They're going to us.
And you're delivering some snakes, right,
Yep,
Shar?
to you.
There you go.
And these are auction snakes.
These were auction snakes. Actually, if you remember, we had the apartment fire for Clint, which we did on, which I can't say I can take credit for this. On Patreon, there was a charity auction to raise a lot of money to help him out. I didn't do that, y'all. That's why I really love the Patreon. I don't sound like an ad, but it was because these folks helped set that up, along with some other members on Patreon, correct?
Yeah.
Who kind of had an idea. They ran with it. I was out of the state, and all of a sudden this was going to happen. Caleb had to run the auction as the auctioneer. Did a great job on that. Learned that it sucks to be me. Nobody wants to be me now. And but we had a really, really good time. I got to chime in and watch and do some purchasing while I was in Florida, which is really cool. So that's what we're here to do, is make that exchange. And Clint received one snake that we wanted him to have, but he had to dip out before we started filming. So here we are. So who wants to go first?
I can give to Shar. That's
All right.
Okay, well, show us what you got and tell us what we're running here.
I realize I'm the only one not getting a snake in this.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It kind of sucks. There's three
We should have
people,
brought something to pay
I
the
should've-
snake tax for using your house.
That's right. I should.
Here's a water bottle.
Oh,
There you go.
Thank you.
Problem solved.
Okay. So I had put up a pair of one's a fire het desert ghost, possible het clown female, and then from a different clutch I have a double het desert ghost clown male. So those are the ones that Shar won.
We got to
All
see
right.
them.
Yeah. Oh, she's gonna open them up.
Okay.
They're just tied.
And
This is video. We gotta show these things.
we actually have been looking to get into Desert Ghost because, you have to have Desert Ghost. I mean,
Yep.
you just kind of, it's one of those things. So
And-
here's the
And the
male.
reason that they're paired with clown is both of our desert ghosts are from the same breeder, same breeding season as Matt's that has the krypton in it, or the cryptic in it. So we bred both of our desert ghosts to clown to see if either of ours had cryptic in it, and we didn't get any kryptons, which doesn't necessarily
And-
mean they don't,
right.
but we have all these lovely double heads.
And
So
so
this is the male,
he is 100%
double het.
double het Desert Ghost Clown.
Yep.
And then this fire female, she is 100% het Desert Ghost.
Yep.
50% het for
Clown,
clown. She does have, and I know you can't necessarily go by markers, but she does have the outlining that's pretty common with the het clown, and the little
The white tip.
white tip on the tail that are common, that makes it a little more likely. But the main thing was it gets us into Desert Ghost, and then if we get clown, that's even
Before
better.
you put that back in there, one cool thing I want to show is sometimes when we're showing snakes on camera and you pull out something like a fire or a normal, it's really hard to see the difference. When you put them side by side so the camera can catch the two different colors, you can really see the difference in this fire versus the normal on the colors. And then the head, how light it is, really nice fire head right there. So like that's a really good example of the difference that fire does by itself, which it's hard to see when we're only showing one snake. Sometimes you almost got to have a normal out there to show the difference, right? All right, now you can put that thing up. I just want to take that opportunity to show off some fire
Absolutely.
stuff.
And these were the ones I was talking about where these are the, it's probably the het influence where these normals have all of these circles down their backs. All the little donuts, and then they've got really fun alien head patterning.
You start getting to the double het, you start getting into some weird looks sometimes. Oh, look at that, buddy.
I love it. It's so new.
Like, I don't want to go in there.
I know, big guy. I'm sorry.
Oop, there we are. All right. I'll tie this one up. And then, I do believe, we have a couple coming our way, too.
It's fine.
Although I'm going to let you do the talking about them because I always get to do the talking. Hand that one to you. And they're back here, right?
Yep.
So which one do you want to show off first?
Well, let's do the male first, just because he's a little more vibrant. This is a Blackhead Mystic, either yellow belly or specter. If I had to guess, based on how it looks with its siblings, I would guess it's a specter. If you look at the belly, there's some jumbling, but it's not necessarily a yellow belly compared to the others. But it's still in that, that complex still puts out a lot of that. But the Blackhead, and he's one of my last year hatchlings. He probably will be ready to breed this year. He's getting big.
He looks like he'll be ready. And the Blackhead, the Mystic, are definite. The other one is which one is
it's either or.
Right.
Yeah, it's either or.
Yeah. So we know there's three in there.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of which one the third gene is.
The female he came from was a super stripe, so it has to be one or the other.
Gotcha.
So,
Really
all right.
cool animal.
And then this girl here I threw in as just a bonus because we ended up with a clutch of either yellow belly or specters this year. I was trying to make an ivory because I really just wanted a male ivory. And I'm like, I have the ingredients to make one, and I didn't get a male. I didn't get an ivory at all.
I might know where there's going to be some ivories released here before too awful long. Just maybe. I don't know for sure, but I think I know a guy that hatched some.
Otherwise, I might get some next year if I don't get some from somewhere else. But so this one, again, when you put it, it's hard to tell when you don't see him next to others. You can see that she's got a lighter head, jumbled underneath. Again, talking with other people because, it's great to use other people's experience and my own next to the others. I'm going to, if I had to guess, I'm going to say that she is a specter and not yellow belly. She doesn't have necessarily the look of the yellow belly, but sometimes they don't. In the yellow belly's head, the ones that I think are all yellow bellies, the head's significantly darker than this one's head. But again, it's got to be, proved out unless you want to spend the money to shed test, and proving out's kind of fun too. Mm-hmm. There's excitement in proving out. So either way, they're in that yellow belly complex.
Because that was also a super stripe parent. Right?
Super stripe parent.
So there's no way to miss on that.
Right. It's got to be one or the other. So yes, super stripe is yellow belly specter, and it's alleic. So it has to be one or the other.
Which is really when I was so for us, super stripe's been something that Curt. I know he's holding the camera right now, so he can't talk, which he doesn't anyway, even when he's not holding the camera. But super stripe has been something he's been bitching at me to get into for a really long time. So when this came up as a good opportunity, I was like, well, you know what? I need more blackhead because we only had the blackhead female. I really wanted to add some blackhead males so I could do some stuff with it. And it gets us into super stripe, so Curt's going to be happy. Like, I swear, it's like my snake wife, because anytime I want to buy something, now I got to think, man, is Curt going to get pissed if I buy this or not? Or is this Curt going to be okay? Can I explain this to Curt to make Curt think, yeah, I'm not pissed about that? Because, I bought an Xanthic pinstripe one time. It came home, and Curt was like, Why the hell did you buy that? We don't need it. We needed it.
You needed it,
We needed
yeah.
it. But, so now I'm always like, what's Curt going to say? So yeah, I figured Curt would be happy. Are you happy, Curt? He's nodding his head. So I did good. I did good this time.
Yeah.
All right, so that is the full snake exchange for the day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Charning, you want to add?
I probably have 100 things to add, but not right now. My brain's not working. But I mean, thank you for letting us come and use your house for this because, you know, we could have went all the way down to you, but
It's a long way down to me.
that's another 3 hours for
Yeah.
us. So
And the rooster didn't try to kill me, so I'm happy about coming here.
Nope, the rooster didn't.
But the puppy loves me. God, I love that puppy. Anything you want to add?
Nope, other than we really did have a lot of fun doing the auction, and it was really nice to be able to help out a fellow patron, but not only that, but another fellow breeder in the reptile community, and just a really nice guy. So we had a lot of fun with it. We've been asked to do more auctions just to help either other charities or other people, so we'll probably do more in the future.
You know,
But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Caleb, however, as wonderful as a job as he did, he and I are definitely not you.
you know, definitely check out the Patreon if you haven't yet.
Yeah.
It gives, I mean, the support that we get in there. Again, asking, you know, if you had to guess, what would something be? You've got a great group of people that will give you the confidence, especially as, you know, it's only our 3rd year breeding, and just the confidence in IDing. Sometimes you can know what it is, but you just got to make sure you don't. Getting that confidence can be hard. And then if there's a health question, everybody jumps on and helps. You know, we're always trying to help each other out in any way we can. So,
well, the thing that blew me away is when that fire happened, you know, and it wasn't a rack fire or caused by the snakes like that. It was an apartment fire caused by somebody else, I believe. Like, not from just his. It was a
No,
whole
it was
thing.
just his. No,
Was
it was
just
just
his?
his. Mhm.
Okay. This was an apartment fire, and it damaged everything. Like, it was a total loss, right?
You can roll his snakes.
And so we thought, man, we want to hook him up with some snakes, help him get back restarted, and we did. But to see the community come together there was zero prompting for me. It wasn't a call to action like, hey, we need to. They did that on their own as a community, and I was literally floored because it's, you know, one thing, and Anna can tell you, we talk about the Patreon all the time anymore, is it's not about us. We want to build a community. It's got to be more about the community than about Olympus, and that's just a belief that I feel is important how I want to do things, because some of them are built different, and that's okay, but I want ours to be about that community. So to see that community do that was just like amazing. Like, I was just blown away and humbled a lot to watch that happen. So that was great. All right, Craig, you want to add? What about Caleb sitting back there hiding on his phone? Probably looking up NFL stats because it's Sunday on the first game, and he probably has no idea what we've been talking about, but he knows who won the last game. Hint, it wasn't my damn Vikings. They screwed the pooch. Thanks, Kirk Cousins. Thanks, buddy. 3 turnovers. Appreciate it. But it's okay because my Wildcats did win. All right, guys, we'll see you all next time.